あ、外で出たわ、その時。ちょうど。それはそうな。ない、原人とかないね。あるね。なんでやねん。それは少なからずあるな、誰にでも。そうなんや。怒るんだ、怖いね。あ、そうなんだ。うん。まあ嫌だよね。何が。いや、使う範囲は狭いから、その実質一部屋。ある。怒られるよ、そんなことしたら。俺の家ちゃうねんで。おばの家や。いないけど怒るんだよ、すぐあの人。めんどくさいの。そう、すごくめんどくさい人。
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
お、あ、ホームラン。
The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0.
ん？あれなんよ、でも妹の近くに住んでほしくなさそうなんよ、父親が。金借りるとでも思ってんじゃねえかな。なんでか、俺、死ぬほど、摩耗したら死ぬから、自殺するから、誰かいた方がいいんじゃねって、頼りになる人がいる。別に構いやしないけど、仙台でも。
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily. Lau at the plate. That's It's a bullet, but it goes foul. And it's second. In the air out towards right center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Robert hustles it back in, and now it's runners at first and second.
後期必須だもんな、こっちは。別に構いやしないけど、兄がどうか。一人で暮らすって言っても兄のお金がないとやってはいけないからね。知らねえ、探すよ。就労支援。あると思うよ。いや、宮城県は兄が許してくれないな、多分。兄が許してくれない。なんでなんて言われる。じゃあやだって言われそうなんだもん。あの人そういうとこあるから普通に。理由つけ。
That one is absolutely belted. And there's a hit. Lindor around second, heading for third. And now runners.
あ、でもあれがでかい。近いじゃん。フジロック近いじゃん。いや、フジロック。知らないフジロック。うん。山梨県だぜ。だから新潟まで行くのや楽やん。そっちに行けば。フジロックフェスティバルがあれば。こんぐらいじゃ理由って弱い。The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Popped in the air, left field. Horwitz takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Trap under it. That is the inning. Top of the second, here's the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
In the air to left center. Robert gets under it. One away. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted
あ、
to
生き
see.
てます
The
よ。
top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Connor Griffin.
宮城県の野球場か。オリックスファンなんだよ
Comes
ね。
up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
点は押せないな。
Double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one in the air center field. Robert has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runners tagging.
こんなこと言ったらオリックスも
In to score from third.
時様々や
And
で。
now they trail by one. Here's Trout.
強い時は強いけど
Doubled his
弱い
first
時は激弱だったし。
time. And it's fouled off. And that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Aye. That's
Nice.
foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
いいんかい。
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays
あ、
alive.
それはそうな。
The 0-2. Got him swinging. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Luis Robert.
それはそうな。それはそうなんだけどな。
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And a swing and a miss. Two gone now. That one fouled off.
そんなこと言ったらどこに行く理由もないんだよ。
Here for a strike. And they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
確かに。
And the 0-2 stays alive. Semien, the runner at first with two gone. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
高くつくと思うよ。
Back here in Queens, new inning getting started, and now it's Brandon Lowe. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
うんそれはあるやろ。
Makes the catch, one down. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. That's a ball.
早くこの家から出たいよ。
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count.
牢屋だ。牢屋だよ。ほんと牢屋だよ。衣食住ついてない牢屋だよ。最悪じゃねえか。
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto settles under this one.
なる
And
ほ
that
ど。
is that. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the last of the third. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third baseman.
Ripped into right field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Polanco hanging in there.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one is absolutely belted, and that'll get off into the seats. Squirts away from Langoliers. Throws to second, not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That left you a little bit early.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 4-2. That catches the corner. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. On the ground right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Okay.
Line base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Marsh stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2. On the ground. And foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to 3rd. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Way inside, gets out of the way. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 down. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Struck him out. Back here in Queens, and now batting Mike Trout. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Pirates digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
どうにか出そうと思えば出せるけど。
Fouled off left side.
Hey, good.
0-1 now. Ripped, but it curls foul.
サブスク入んないといけなかった。
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Shea Langoliers, the next Pirate to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
なんで?
Outside, that's a ball. Swing and a miss.
あいつだけ勝ってもな。
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2
どん
now.
だけ別はカウントあるね
Just gotta
ー。
stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Nice grab. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. And that is the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, digging in, Spencer Horwitz. In the air to left center. Robert settles underneath it. 1 down. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that's a 1-out single. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
No
waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid
独り言を言っているっていうね。
into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hit hard, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Comes up empty.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
ペペしよ
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again.
う。ペペしない。なんでやねん。
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to short, could be 2.
腰痛すぎて。
Fires in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
俺もモチベはないで。モチベなくてもできるやん、このゲーム。
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Caught in a rundown now. In comes the run from second.
おもんないけどさ。
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. High fly ball, right field. Baden on his way over.
最悪やん。
And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Hey! Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Michael Kopech. Tied at 4. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for
じゃあ一
second,
人でするよ。
and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Carrying well. Out of here. His first homer of the year. And now it's Mark Vientos. Vientos in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Kopech, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Slider misses outside.
そうだな。
2 runs across in the inning here on opening day.
両手剣か
That's
な。
ball. 3-2 now.
何の話や。あ、イーペックスの話。一番嫌い。今ゴミかすめって思ってる武器はヘムロックだね。これマジおかしいって。
Drive left field, and he knew it.
やばい、7
They
点
do it
差。
again.
7点
Back-to-back
取られ
homers. Simeon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th.
た。仲いいのか悪いのかどっちかにしてくれ。
And a swing and a miss.
どっ
Down
ち
on
なん
strikes.
どっ
That's out
ちなん
number 2. Foul ball
おも
there.
ろいな。俺は仲いいけどゲームは一緒にしないかな。
This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. Back here in Queens, stepping in, Brandon Lau.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto on the move. He's got it.
わかるわ。一回も見たことない映画館で映画。俺、人生で一回も映画館で映画見たことない。遠いんだもん。鹿児島本土まで行かなきゃならん。
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a man aboard. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
This one in the air center field. And there's 2 down. Taking over on the mound for the Mets.
サブスクとか入れてもらえんの？
And first offering is fouled off.
アニメ見てんの？アニメは見てるって言ってたね。僕アニメも飽きるもんな。
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. And that one in the air center field. Robert on his way over. Makes the catch.
もう7回
Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th.
終わりの4対7。
Right side, hard hit. Lau sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
当たり前だろ。当たり前だろ。そんなこと返すに決まってんだろ。
Tied him up inside with that one. Gets a piece and stays alive.
いや、6でもない。
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
でも金持ってるんでしょ。
No chance.
でも小遣いくれるって言ってたじゃん。
Close but call the ball. Ball 1.
勝った時くれるってやつか。
In the air to left center. Horowitz on the move to the alley. And that'll. And we're back. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th.
普通にお小遣いもらったことねえな。お小遣いをお小遣いとして。
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
どっちの方だよ。
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
父親の方か。
So back to the top of the order. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Man at first, 1 away. This to center field. Robert hustling after it. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 2 down.
だね。それはそうだね。 一人で引っ越すわけやないから兄のこれも汲み取らなあかんねん。
Well, that's off the plate.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Over to first, third out. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Leading off, number 11. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
今24だから。何年前。あんまり真面目に考える気がないっていうね。
On the mound now for the Pirates, Ryan Brazier.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the
じゃあ
game.
俺は24だから、10激烈に打つだった時だね。激烈に打つだった時だね。
That one 95 to finish him off. And a foul ball. Brazier, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. And there's two away. Alvarez in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big...
That is the inning. Back here in Queens, now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
やばい、おっさんや。
The other way, and he beats the shift.
おっさんすぎるやん、俺おっ
And the
さん
leadoff
すぎる
man
やん。
aboard. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. So they're down to their final out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Williams going for save number 1 in this spot. And he was a second-round pick back in 2013.
Oh, that's out.
Yeah, です。無理です。
Williams is just one strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
嫌じゃないけど無理なんだよ。
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. On to first. Ball game. And the
負けたー。
first win of the season.
そう、遠いんよ。九州やからね。端っこやで。うん、そうやな。確かに。